Solution. Here we go, PU. Let me see, is there something going on here? What's going on? Everything looks good. Let's continue. Yeah, I'm gonna George Patrick soon. So here I am. I'm alive. Cool. I'm alive. But imagine yourself like kind of like now you can do anything. You can play guitar and so on here. It's like yeah, I play it here, but you somehow feel it empty because like you want more connection with other people and world than just some solitary activities here. But what kind of a connection you can have with other people, I guess, and what kind of a connection they are, and ask yourself like that, what is it here? What is the connection between other words? Is like that. It's like a lot of people in world have this feeling here that things were better before here. They felt more happy before. They felt more connected to world. They felt more successful. They felt that the world was kind of a place for them here. But now, through the change, and it's interesting, like individuals, how they lose their power over age here, how they lose things, how they lose what they had. Like one day they had it all, but then next moment it's all gone here. Imagine yourself like the curse. You have a lot of curse, and you lose the curse, and you want to know like why do you lose the curse? Okay, so like what is it here? Like you have some cure, and it was like you had tried to look for holistic. How is it? Initially, the cure was really just who you are. And it was some little option here. Remember, it was option. As a guy, you always some option. Eventually, over through that time and age here, the girls stop interested you here. So like you have a lot of the girls interacted here, and then you some level lost here. Okay, so it's like well, I don't know what is it here. Like you can like boycott something here. Okay, so if you don't want it here, if you don't like traveling someplace, then boycott them here. It's cool. It's like focus working your own ass and your own self here and boycott something here. You can boycott here. You make decision yourself. The most important thing is to be a guy who is never needy from others. That you're so independent that you can create things for yourself. You don't need other people to make decisions to you. You don't need those other people to give you any things. You don't need other people like this. Just be the independent guy here who can create all things by your own self. However, it's difficult in this world. Like you cannot do all of things. So of course you have to buy by your purchase power, giving like exchange here. Yeah. What I was smiling here is kind of like just easy action. Like it's so easy. Like it's so easy to do something. And why don't you do it here? Imagine yourself like now. I want to say stop yourself because so forget about what happened in war. Okay, so like if things come, they come. If nothing will happen, then nothing happened. I'm not gonna put all of effort there. Okay, so it's like well, if you always have this anger, well, express, but you cannot at the time just repeat the same thing over and over. If it's always like negative attitudes toward the world, towards other people, the women is like the ugly women is like, it was all never like perfect anyways here. It's like. You know, like even ugly women, they will not stay around. They show interest front, but they see that you're not interested them here, and it doesn't work out here. Imagine yourself like it's not gonna work out even first second. You can save everybody time here. You're more about interesting negative expression to women here, especially like how you feel pissed after how the dating is sexual violence, sexual places. So your negative experience, like you're just like complaining to ugly girls. Okay, so how things are here. And like only thing you're not interested to have any kind of like body discourse because it's kind of like go against. Oh my god, it's a food burning here. Imagine could it be case, and I was just like nope, it shouldn't be. So that is it here. You need to always take breaks in life every day here, and to become a Buddha here because like imagine yourself like well, do I have a wallow? Did I ever have a wallow here? And is it wallow is temporary? Everybody's wallow is temporary. It's not like you're the only person who wallow is like kind of like long lasting, everlasting. People think that the wallow is everlasting. Like people think that curse, actually curse that if they're pretty now that they're attracted forever, or that because they have money now they have money forever, or they have a status now they have status forever, or whatever they have here because of possessions, or relationship, etc. The universe is careless. It's like universe take over all those things here, and you need to really have something like. There's one thing as a human you have always your life. It's your own perception. Any moment in your life, you always feel. You always have like kind of subjective. It's kind of like your mind here. Oh yeah. Well, it's pity these things happen. I guess It's like your mind is unfortunately fucking up here. And a lot of people have a fucking up mind because people think that they can get better. It's not about the women, there's a lot of guys who feel entitled to get laid just because they have a penis here. They feel entitled to getting it because it's their own desire. It's their own, what they want becomes them, and they feel entitled in here. So they feel like they should get anything they desire because they want it. Because they feel they want it, and they, you know, that's kind of inner projection, this kind of feeling of their own mind here, this conscious or whatever here. They just want it, and they think it's feeling, isn't? And it's kind of like this kind of a is huge conflict, the word versus yourself. You know, it's gonna be always kind of a huge problem here. Is that you have a want from word, you have so much what you want here, but then the word, it's create conflict because the word is not the kind of a place that is accumulative your own interest here. So many individuals are like always have this enormous conflict of their own desire of the things, a word, and then what a word is really about here. Photographer, and you can take amazing good photographs you might sell here, and that's kind of cool things that always buy things first yourself, I guess, and never curse, I guess. Just imagine yourself like you buy things for curse, two things, because the curse you can lose curse just drop of hat here. So like any moment you have curse, you can lose it. Any second, you can any time just go off here and leave forever here. So you have to understand yourself that incredibly this kind of thing reality is that everything's worth very, especially the girls are